What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Cam back in another video, man. We'll be talking about James Harden getting traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland, and my thoughts on the trade, and just breaking down, who won the trade, or not necessarily who won, just breaking down what it means for both teams going forward, and yeah, just giving my thoughts on it. First off, we all know by now, James Harden got traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Darius Garland in the second-round pick. So the Clippers get back Darius Garland in the second-round pick in exchange for James Harden, who's going to the Cavs and who is now going to be teaming up with Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. And this is an interesting fit, just because it is kind of a win-win trade for both, but yeah, like, I'm trying to see how to put it. James Harden is going to make the Cleveland Cavaliers better as far as offense-wise, but it is going to be some questions on the defense. Now, I take that back, because they did just pick up Keon Ellis, and they got that guy Tyson, who's been having a breakout year pretty much. And he could defend as well, but it's going to be interesting to see how the Cavaliers, how James Harden is used, because obviously he's going to be on ball, but Cavaliers should, the reason is this a risk going to get James Harden for Cleveland is because, one, he's ball dominant, and he may take away, from, but it does help. It does help their offense tremendously, just because it's going to be that pick and roll with him, Jared Allen, or him and Evan Mobley is going to be sick. And as once he developed actual chemistry with those bigs, because they do fit Harden very, very well. That's the bigs. Those are the type of bigs Harden like and can really thrive and play off of. Bigs like Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, and I like the trade for Cleveland, because they do. Darius Garland I like Darius Garland, but I'll still take Harden over him, even at this stage of his career. It's not far, but James Harden is slightly better. James Harden has been having a great year, bounce back year from his previous years. So, and he's gonna make Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. He's gonna make them guys. He's gonna make them guys look great. They're already great in their own right. But he's gonna make them look great. Nah, James Harden is just cause like I said, pick and roll, and then Cavs got a lot of versatility on that bench now. And they got Dennis Schroeder off the bench. So the Cavs really got a bench. The Cavs really did make some major moves at the deadline that kind of does improve their team. Now, do it makes them a championship team? That's up for a debate, but it does kind of, they did kind of get better. It was a weird trade. And for the Clippers, I do like this Darius Garland. Them getting Darius Garland, a young guard who can come in there and prove himself with a chip he probably gonna have on his shoulder, even though he been hurt all season. He's still all-star caliber. He made an all-star team before. And I think he is still an all-star caliber player. Is he is the greatest PG? No. There's a lot of critiques in this game, with him being not so good of a defender. Not so good of a defender. He's a pretty decent three-point shooter, so I can't say that. But yeah, man, Cleveland Cavaliers trade for James Harden. They trade Darius Garland for James Harden. And like I said, and for Darius Garland, he did need a new change of center as well. So I think that'll be good for him. He's going to start back hooping and reminding us, and he may even go back. Averaging around 23, 24 points a game. Now, he couldn't do that, granted. He was playing with Donovan Mitchell. Another dynamic scorer. They ran pretty much the whole offense, too. So, and it was reports that he didn't like playing with Donovan Mitchell. Now, how true those was, we don't know, but Darius Garland should have to, he's for the future anyway. I think the Clippers gonna eventually have to go through a rebuild, especially if everything that's about that aspiration is true. And they're gonna have to go. It's gonna go in a total different direction. Steve Ballmer may be forced to sell the team. So, anyways, Darius Garland is a good pickup though for the Clippers, because they did need a guard, another guard. So, yeah, man. James Harden for Darius Garland. Great trades on both ends. Should be interesting trade deadline. Very, very interesting trade deadline. But make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share this video.